to your home here, and I would like all of you to feel at home. This is an opportunity not only for the Rawdatul Majalis, but for me personally too. I was away from this country for several months, and during that time, a lot of things have happened in my absence. Most importantly, the duly appointment of the new president of the Gambia Supreme Islamic Council in the person of Sharif Muhammad Sanusi Pa Nano Haidara, the Khalif General of the Burford Sharifs, and also one of the vice president of the Rawdatul Majalis. This, in fact, is a turning point in the history of the Islamic activities, the Islamic organizations' activities in this country. So it is very important. So when I came back, my colleagues felt necessary that there happened to be certain things in my absence which I should try to explain or make some clarifications about them. Yes, as I said, Sharif Muhammad Nano Haidara has been appointed by the leaders, the opinion and the religious leaders of this country on 12 October 2019. It is not the Rawdatul Majalis which has taken the responsibility upon itself to appoint Sharif. Why? Because first and foremost, the Gambia Supreme Islamic Council has been established by the leaders, the religious leaders of this country, the Muslim leaders of this country in 1992, without any direct intervention of the government. So there is no novelty in following the same tradition when the Sharif was appointed. And secondly, the question of electing the president of the Supreme Islamic Council has been initiated during the 22 years of the former president's rule in the Gambia here. It has not been the case before that. So since that rule has been accepted, introduced and accepted by the Muslims, then any holder of the position is required to abide by that rule. That is, he is supposed to serve for 5 years. And after 5 years, he is eligible for another 5 years, at the end of which, according to the tradition and the rules of the organization, he is not eligible for another term of office, which means that there must be a new team to run the affairs of the Gambia Supreme Islamic Council. Failing of abiding this rule for about a year, since their term of office has expired, they have not done anything. They have not called for an election. They have not also stepped down because their term of office has expired. One thing they could have done, if they said that there was no money for us to organize an election, they would say, okay, you are the leaders, the religious leaders of this country, and that we are serving according to your own consent. So since our term of office has expired and we don't have money to organize another election for the new team to come in, so now the ball is in your court. So it is left to the leaders of this country, the Muslims leaders of this country, to say, okay, you can still go ahead until things are put together. When we are able to master the resources to enable us to run another election, then fine. But this also has not been the case. And what we have really observed is that the organization has been used as a domestic preserved property, a domestic preserved property confined to just a few group of people, which is wrong. And if you remember, when one of them said during a debate with our PRO, that was a former vice president of the Gambia Supreme Council, Al-Hajj Ibrahim Ajeju, saying that, you know, when you are in your home and then of course your provision runs out, it is you who should know that, not the outsiders. So in the sense that, in fact, to them, the organization has been a preserved property to them, not to the others. I think that also is a statement which is out of order in my view. And secondly, during that debate, there has been certain remark, which was also, in our view, out of context, saying that, or alleging that, in fact, your organization is a one-way traffic organization. It is only the Mandinkas who, in fact, are running the affairs of this organization, and it belongs to the Mandinkas alone. I think that one also was out of context. He shouldn't have said that. And again, he claimed that your president, Baba Abubakar Drame, that is me, is an executive member of the Gambia Supreme Council. Now he set up another organization, that is the Rawdatul Majalis, which also was out of order. That was purely, you know, an allegation, false and unacceptable. Why? Because when they were this Rawdatul Majalis, Rawdatul Majalis was established in 2017, Baba Drame, that's me, has been out of this country for months. And then he was contacted, you know, with goodwill, assuming that Baba Drame could be the right person, or he could be one of the right persons to lead the organization. So they contacted Baba Drame, that's me, in the United States, and offered me the honor of leading this very important, all-important organization, which is established to serve the entire Muslims of this country, to lead them to peace, to lead them to security, to lead them to harmony, to lead them to unity, to lead them to respect the principles of Islam, to respect the elders, to respect the parents, to respect the women, to observe the rights of women and the rights of the children, rights of every citizen of this country, be it a Muslim or a non-Muslim. This has been a very important and a cardinal principle of this organization. So when they accuse, when Mr. Yeju said that I left that organization, or I decided to be here and there, At the same time, our representative in the person of Alhaji Abubakar Jabi has given him a retorted answer, you know, a rejoinder, if I may use that word, that you, the former president of the Gambia Supreme Council, Alhaji Muhammad Lamin Toure, as the president of the West African Solidarity Association, as the president of that organization, at the same time is the president of the Gambia Supreme Islamic Council. So he was given a rejoinder. He could not answer that question. So, and then, of course, we maintain and we hope and we uphold that the government of the Gambia will definitely endorse the unanimous decision of the opinion and religious leaders of this country by appointing a new president for the Gambia Supreme Council in the person of Sharif Muhammad Nano Haidara, the Caliph of Burfoot and the Vice President of the Rawdatul Majalis. So this is the situation. We hope and pray that the government will definitely decide to take the bull by the horn, so that everything will go normal in this country, and everyone will feel at peace. And whatever they say about this organization, I mean the Rawdatul Majalis, other than a peaceful and peace-loving organization, is false. And we have heard of late very young men who dare, you know, insulting in a most unacceptable, vulgar language our leader, the leader of the Gambia Supreme Council. All these things are happening. Abuses are happening. Insults are happening. Okay? To the hearing of the former leaders of the Gambia Supreme Council without taking any action, without even saying anything. It's very surprising. So implicitly, they really consented. They really consented with what some of those boys are saying about the religious leaders, past and present, accusing them of being ignorant, being pagans, being magicians, you know, whatever language you know that is vulgar and bad and unacceptable, they are using it against the religious leaders of this country, past and present. So that is why it is a duty of our organization to clear the air, to ensure that such, you know, things come to an end. But it is not an easy thing. This thing has been going on for 22 years, so you cannot expect it from this organization, which is only about 2 years old, to clear all this mess that these people have caused to our region, to our society. They have divided the society. Mr. Jeju also claimed that our organization, as I said, it's a Mandinka organization, but I want to tell him that you are wrong. It's not true. It is a multinational or nationwide organization in whose membership you have the Mandinkas, you have the Fullers, you have the Warabs, you have the Jolas, you have the Manjagos, you have the Sarahules, you have all other national denominators in this country as members of this organization. So that is false, and he was just trying to mislead the audience, and is unacceptable. I want to assure you that that is not true. That is a false allegation, and the organization is a multinational organization in the Gambia here. it embraces all the peoples of this country, of all ethnic groups. So that is the job of our organization. As I said, it's not easy to clear the mess that has been caused to this country and to the people and to the Muslims of this country in a matter of 2 years. It's not easy. That is not an easy task because it has been there for 22 years. And I think my opinion, Alhaji Ibrahim Jeju went wrong because the former president has used, the same, statement, has taken and has resorted to the same scenario to mislead the Gambians, insulting one tribe, trying to set one tribe against the other, and really sowing the seeds of tribalism in this country. But of course he failed. Why? Because that is strength to our society. It's not part of it. That is why he failed and he had to leave. And I'm afraid Al-Ustaz Judge also may follow suit. So I thank you very much indeed. And I think what I've said in English may be sufficient. Is that right? Or you want me to go on? Mandinka. All right. So now, na badingulu, na kafnyolu, na terolu journalistulu menu yalon koy trobulo tay nata jang kanan na suo kono jang lefta ina bambandal da kafako albel na suo le kono jang yo jang kay nat lefta jio bi yande de mosimin nomin na at least it's okay nole so mbali kontrol na fam bali jayila ba kono ten komo do le foda mini alon ko amang correct lefta ko do ke clarify alien yo wol kono nyindi kafoko the Supreme Council ala executive member Baba Drameti adum Baba Drame afele atele nata kafo lo ka miya ko majimo Rawdatul Majalis nko nga ko inde kala ko mote tonyati kad Baba Drame be America le tumo mina kafo nyi lota meme fasi kar sabab fu kar fula malu fasi aussi jannim Baba Drame ba lon na fanko kafo nyi be keri ye Baba Drame wala muntati yen telephone e konye ko ndoli jikita ko nga kafo nyi min loteng itele sa nyaton kayano itole wala mira e kontele sa nyaton kayano bawo itole nyi mira ko bawo ndenga do ko gambe masakunda fonketa ambassador ti retire dum fana nga arabo ke dum fana tambita sila jamala ifenga experience o sotole men satina se makoyno ka foni sa samba kairo silola ani nyo famo silola wala keta ila mira koti wala ata yende tombong yo wakono awa ndafana nata jang ngaje ka bu nyalom hana tara kura mo apologize ta je do mandin ko fo siem fanye ba nden ke bayata adum fana mankende abake bay to de nya fanyo ko no ite na dro ne atara do kura kata kana ka borum ke ndol bo kelale laftete la miraro la do yem makoy nska fo samba nyame ko bismillah kazi ka basi di bawo misilme ka folom dinolom so am joti je fon fendi yen kay voluntary adon like him being at a development. The Supreme Council is having funding from other sources, from government and from outside. They're having that. And they organize workshops from Saudi Arabia, at the premises of the organization. So, I mean, some of them, they are building mosques. Where did they get the money from? And when they claim that they don't have money, but they are building mosques, and that run into millions of dollars. You say you are poor, you can't even pay your staff, but you are spending millions of dollars on building mosques. I'm not against building mosques. As a Muslim, I will never say that. But the thing is, we have to be realistic. We have to be honest to ourselves. I think that is very important. for us to be honest within our, job and whatever we do. He is spending millions of dollars to build the mosques across the country. At the same time, he said that they cannot pay their staff. So I think that is fallacious. So between lafta jela ko indi la dron adu ngabir ba mo dol bi jam journalist dol bi ko ma manika kan moy baake wala adna nyi bla dol fon sa ko indi ni angale kan la ba mo mo bi jabe angale kan moy le na man kentet so ngaw dula ngaw ko indi ko iko di sum sab council aban ko do soto pour yin kamma ka election okay nde ko ngabi nga fa ngere kawda ngo ni man ko do soto kay ka organization ka fenko organize election organize wuti ton nyanda min kela meni sindije inyanda fa wolle ko sign dollar term wa bandale dollar term of officer bandale adun sila man ko do soto ni si organize ni si election organize atol alfa ko nyadi ni alfa ya jibe at their own discretion e ko okay al continue fo jannimbe ko do sotola nsina election okili bari ali mo fanaki adi me fanyo fana woto kule be kon yo nen jeju ko akoy tolu itol membe la bungo kono nimmani boto na banda kordati ol kalo membe banda otalon so wala me ko fenko ke to damale tati organisation to damale tam ini moman dengala adi alo fana rontale mission mo bele denta nying organisation de Gambia ko the Gambia Supreme Islamic Council Gambia mission mo bele dabije I bele dental so ni to diam taka to dam male tamudu yalo rontal yo nim fana ako nte bota nte amaf bota jida ko no executive volunteer the executive member of the Gambia simisam kan mu wolati nata na nyi organisation do kam majma Rawdatul Majalis nko kuma fana manke tonyati kadu ko to mo me na nyi organisation no be lola jan majma Rawdatul Majalis te baba drame te mantara nyi banko kan mbe american yentali fonne ka fonne ngai tandila ka bon ke bayata dum na kende afana man taro nyama bake yiko nyama bijan tolle be do ko kala ite na don ila mbira ro mendi semma koy ngaba ka fonyin samba nyaado ba to lata ngal yo kabra yo kumo fo na piero ya jabi nyeda ko konte ka okuti ko ka to ko Mamad Lamin Touré igamia ko Islamic Solidarity Association of West Africa atelma president ado atele fana mo di Gambia Supreme Council fana la president bari geto ayedele wala nanko that was a rejoinder among fem for no what yo ni atara ko situation be wonyama itoru ida watu banta imaita ndika ko na watu banta le san alfa al kuji ban nyanta minkela imawofo adon fana imang step down for it to from Mr. Fasulata Sawla wala dan dolla wal falu men ya lay sorba sindi ado me ya don ko moro lomati alay sorba moro lomati alay sorba ka foni lo moria kodole la inyanta understand de men ya don ko bibe na faso to kanyin organization of the Gambia Supreme Council men be na faso to kanje men ka moria condemn ala fo e ko alay sorba moro letide ala moria kodo ka foni aya lole la de moto so no la de mole to so sonol woto inyanta janni be kumo do fola ise mira kendek ni atara ko juta mori ale be morul condemn la afo woto to de jam fa council le kani fan suti andala fere kato alay sorba mi council lo moro lo mati yo ye bia ye kudo fanna fe me yanon ko amantara sariya moto o fana yati nantenga I boycott mona moti e juta Gambian kolla e juta Gambia la misiri molla e juta Gambia la president la ilata jumala bantam kolo Saudi Arabia wol modelata wala la dino la ilata wala la banko nyaton kola ilata wala la fana la karigela ya muta control man la misiri me aman kamali mo man nyanne kan to la misiri me ay ka o use ye ka saliala wala ka sunwala ya itandi na wala nyama bar sariya ma wofo nkila ya itandi nale ako ngasu ningaji ngam min ningaji ama foko nim makay jero ke nkila nena ma fode afo e wonde liro sambana ama foko nim makay jero ka desu nim makay jero ka yemi nkila sallallahu alaihi wasallam ma fode anena ma fode itol min ka foten hani wo fana mun ne wo fole because atije ito fonola nkila e muneke I freedom liberty I wala di mission mode bela akali karo nyene nali aji aliyesu nali aji aliyemi wala mundi banko mission me banko membe OIC atada le fo banko talul anim feng o banko talul nim feng na manje gambia de ni beka karo nyene fawole yede adu ka sui fawla jero le fanala ibe tu iga karo nyine fa yenne iga sui fawla jero la fondo le nga Saudi Arabia kanu kasia wuruti bang kasia arab banko dolte men Saudi Arabia na neri Yemen anabe na neri ne Kuwait Oman you know ani arab banko to ma do nyunu beka karo nyine fa yen ne aje kabula wala noma itori en to bali wala nan koy jurutan na nyato ko jurutan na dino la yuna bankola iman to recognize banta jana eke wala recognize but wudu malon koy be caring an nga tonya fo nyoy doro I'm not being emotional. I'm telling you the facts. You see? So we may recognize it. Nai do killing yenenka. Ala makavan nema kala bantale. Na be kajalan kaya ko ita fam. Ita ka sunya di la ko kabin bota karam wala Saudi Arabia. Ida karije enka suwon. Ida karije enka salwon. Ngai go silandung. Ning iti assumingly Saudi Arabia Gambia follow a karoje aya announce ya mina Saudi Arabia bo bulal normal bang akonya haniko ngomuna atna ala jabilo kila munede very naive akonya alo nkila wuluta jeleto adum fana alquran fana jita jeleto ad womu vice president oltino of the Gambia Supreme Islamic Council bit wala ko mo bang muna momin fon me yef i 40 e famo ke fo nyande o jabir sifa kelare bang mbadi wala be ko e jutanalde ni momo o foye salon kaman tonya foye and unfortunately ndolla banko nyaton ko ri manje famde mawdulaje de kafu na independent ye dobo jele religious independence ya bo jele ni anyine ngay ko muna dino man nane soto dino nane tije nimbam ko kile karo jaay be wasale nimbam ko le karo jaay be wasa ay misil mo be wasa mun ba ne ka saw nimbam ko be ka saw continue di faw mu me bela di content the entire content ikata content do di taro continue to fanato sate kinne be banko kinne be bo damma ibe wol tombonna adiko ni aje ni do la kile jero ke ay mol be wasale yalo fana muna filindir ko moto fanati bam kadete kami fani o tonyati tarambe no woto janni bitaw to ta Senegal bari nga fo nyamin doron e ko min fana fo ni ajibe mka misalo le di doron masala nen ntolla jaytata jamaoto ye moltara ibe wazifa kali wazifa lo tijanol kamingi ali olon mol bebe bakande police o sina itambata lo na fanko be asi jebe itambata la hajol but Saudi Arabia bira fa sande fa fisharo demanding ita no haramo ko ne o nyo wazifa organize yetuje yalo te kenol ita pleje ko be janjandal ko adu natara dino to nya be mo kilinet fo nyi do fana manke dino mun ba ne be janja woto dino fana na ne sotole malo fale no ko dino fana na ne balal de ni min ko na ne de dino afa hanide ida ko mo be filindir ko mo fola nyantan je fana sa understand kendake yo jeju diam da kudo fanala akoya la tela normal al siatale nate diamuta ni tol diamuta tinyaro be kala banko kan ko la talibol siatale anyara jinna ko majlisol men be wolle siate tol la taliboloti majlisol men be banko kan wolle siate tol la talibolti bar wol be kala dinde wol tuje kabula al falle ke neng ata dum fana ko akaranta majlisol to akay men kar majlisol siate dina men kar madrasot bari fo o majlisol la ya maro atekata wala le bang nin kamala talibul français bula o noma adu hando fana dol biya kala talibul mo wolti wodol man ke o nyama kan fode mahmoud maya court anen bakos mana e court an wala taran siro e manke kilindi nate ajibe ko atela kafo le siata wala nebe dering am fay sa fay ko ndolla kafo majlisul wala siata tati bari ntol ngande bawo nga dino le horoma nga mulu horoma nga mulla hako dila musukunda ke kunda nge bela hako dila wala atinna adum fada nyo fada kon tol ma musul kenna nda kafo kon lafta mba ko fana itandala ko amanke tonyati misil musul ben dolla executive konole musul bi jele ado amanda wo fanala dolla kafo fo forumo number 9 ngalo malo fen kamma fo musul da malaka diamuje itolle ka kawandi itolle ka nyoya marje di Gambia subsam council amma wosoto foni atara ko na president kuto afana yo kodu jibe ful fana nyanda kelale nsi yim fale fana ko sani ni atara ko na nyim president kuto asita anyanda sila nyame abe pol meno donde la nyin counciloto wala be Gambia be na fala Gambia be si kontane Gambia be salon yo yara say ngane independent sorole yara say na dilo nga samba nyamal al falla tarantilo mulata normal horomo nyo bunya ba ne woni dankarol anin ka mudike jalam batulaldi anin ka mudike cortel faylaldi sila wobe dandale woto Gambian ko nyanta ning president kuto ning president tada dawda isaitande control lafta ning president kuto ibe wala endorse la ngaji be ka fako wala mu awa moti ni mensa ken so saim follow ngani so don sey tandalla awa ni atarwo question bi jefam basitigi Dawsanka.
Left a pure difference name. Member Rawdatul Ning Islamic Council. What I mean a difference.
All right. Question de me alonko akumaya tabake. Yalong dabo the Gambia Islamic Council alota nginela. Alifalla taransilo kabula noma kalifalo horoma kawulula horoma hawa ka fonninkelu ke karandi ke kulu nya saharina kam kulu ya ka fonninkelu ke karandi kulu nya kendola awa alfalla taransilo kabula noma dum alfalla taransilo wolo minde alqur'ano anin hadiso di Gambia Islamic Council alota nyin ko do le kama siadalde alay sori wala jamano ko tamata wala nyama problem man taraje alay bandi darame la jamano ko tamata wala problem man taraje bari nyin sanyi taw men feleten ko du falintale de ni diro siata kaja firo siata kamur kafiri andi ke bondi dino kona siata awa kamur ke jalam batulata siata wo be keda sumsa sula tulo bala amanda woto de ye FM ya lo jana accorda kono wala do ko manke femfende fo kantul be ndeng kantul be ka kafiroti kantul be ke bilanat kam be ke fitna moti adu lafta ko inda do Gambia mul be la ko ntol la ning organisation aman lo kamma ñune ñim ma nya min keten ñim ñale halo me ya tamadi ten aya tinnale ning organisation lota pour al falla sila koto kawo bambandi kaje kafu ko bulata wo normale nyo alfaru wulula ke horoma kam sodu horoma kadinne wol kulu nya kendola ko mabe majlisul to nyame so wal sababu ya tinna kafo nyin alfaru misin me sumsa kansullo inata nyim fanalo fato min bentema biti loto mansa kunda amunta ko awa sumsa council inim wolle be do kola adon fana wolle fana kana fa soto je yon tolu mbe barala banko misilimo la ko kamma kamor khidimandi adon mantara nyin kama ka fambe mbulo la moliye ndol fon jato ni ngamen non da malu ngam fang kam fang fonde wala nkanna programme wala fana tamandi wala nyama woto Rawdatul Majalis ate organisation romati an NGO romati an independent organisation romati the Islamic Council NGO romati independent organisation lo mati bari o manke ku maneti ka fo ko banko kino ka ye organisation jama so de la taransi lo ka fata taransi la folo be council la ni wo bije nte la miro to modo fanga skeno kam nyam to len ka fo fonte lo la mo meke bari kabire jenketa ima ben femba fo ka faali den kan kafriyandi ha al faal wulta e ko silan alin kanande ko de meta la ko silan fana ngin ka fo londi adum badila ka fo ko so mu council mbe alfal men ya lo mbajila kay fana lo ta tunkung ye mo sendi je ye mo keje me ya lon ko e alfal ya lo men kam ma foloke e bitala abitawa silo lela
isi hadi do mani ni kan fulan ni lo fana wala ko mbenga ko Supreme Islamic Council braga wala lo 1992
hade
ando basol ba jabila mal president folo sa Rawdatul Majalis ko mbenga na ko Supreme Islamic Council folo lo tanya Rawdatul Majalis sa lo sanjo ma mi juma ketal president folo
all right Rawdatul Majalis lota October 2nd 2017 okay même la président folo te bawi acting président soto no wotmo ndema imante ta folo but même la actual président follow to wala mu nteti baba Abubakar Drame wala kada nga vice president fula soto na
very much, Mr. President.
Yes.
Now in your absence or maybe when you are around, different letters have been written by Rawdat to the government in terms of settling this issue so that the Supreme Islamic Council can conduct elections. Still they didn't do it. What is other step that you people will take now to see that they do election so that everything can go peacefully? Because religion, when we talk about it, it's not something that we should take in just ordinarily. Because religion, if we don't take it very well, when two institutions are in a loggerhead, it can cause something else. So what step are you taking to make sure that this thing doesn't go beyond, like other people have been saying outside, that Supreme Islamic Council and Rawdatul Majalis, they are about to bring problems to the country in terms of religion?
Well, thank you very much for this question. What I want to assure you, we are determined to ensure that whatever we do is peaceful. We believe in dialogue. We try to have a dialogue with the former president and his team, to have a dialogue with them and see where we can meet, and if there is any difference, we can sort it out peacefully. We tried it once. Someone came from the United States and tried to organize a meeting between us, and that each party will choose or will pick 15 members of its organization, 15 members of it, that we should meet at Bundung Mosque, Bundim Mosque there. We have done our part, and all of a sudden they backtracked. They refused to meet with us. Secondly, Ibrahim Asilla, who is the Minister of Information today, organized a meeting between us and the former leaders of the Gambia Supreme Council. We went to his office, we waited, and all of a sudden he received a call from the former president of the Supreme Council saying that he has a funeral to attend. He's not coming. Of course, he could have sent someone to represent him. And we gave another appointment. So again, we went there. We went there, and they waited for maybe an hour. All of a sudden, a call came to say that, he would not be able to attend the meeting. Okay, that is third time, because we are trying to have a dialogue with them. And then, of course, we wrote to the president, we wrote to the religious advisor, we wrote to the minister of the religious affairs, we wrote to the council, the Supreme Council itself, and the only reply we have from them was, "What? Who are you?" That was the answer. You could see how how unruly and disrespectful such an answer could be. Who are you? That's the only sentence. That was their answer. So we have done everything humanly possible to come together, and if there's any problem, we can sort it out. We do not see that they are superior to us, because, as I said, when they deviated from the right path, on the basis of which the Supreme Council was established, we decided to establish this organization to ensure that the lawful traditional values of our ancestors and forefathers are not lost, and that we revive, reactivate, uphold, and restore them. So that's the thing. So we are still pursuing the same path, the path of peace, and dialogue, whenever possible.
Good afternoon. I am
Thank
Jalo from Gambian Talents TV.
Yes.
According to you, you said Mr. Serif Haidara is the new appointed president of the Supreme Islamic Council.
Yes.
But recently, in an interview with GTTV, the president of the Supreme Islamic Council, in the name of Imam Lamin Toure, said his time in office is over, but he's not going to step down. So, and you said you have put so many effort or measures to bring peace.
Yes.
So, are we going to have two Islamic council in the country, or what measures other measures are you going to take to remove him from office?
Well, as far as we are concerned, there's only one organization called the Gambia Supreme Council, and that is really now reverted to Sharif Muhammad Nano Haidara, duly appointed by the opinion and religious leaders, of this country, and Muhammad Lamin Toure has admitted that his time of office has expired. So he has in fact faulted himself. He has taken himself out of the context that he agreed that his time of office has expired. When President Yahya Jammeh's time of office expired, he had to leave. So if a head of an organization is saying that his time of office has expired, but he's not leaving, that sounds very strange and unacceptable. So what we are doing, we are pursuing through the peaceful means, that at the end of the day, the government, we believe, we have, I can assure you that this government, we trust the government. We trust the Gambia government. We are certain that they will perform a fair play, and they will ensure that because they have already known our stand, and I believe that they will not leave things just like that. They will do something about it. While we are working on our side, they too will be doing things that will be in favor of peace in this country. So we are not really despondent, so to speak. We still believe that there is a room for peace, and there is room for unity, inshallah.
You keep repeating one name, Ibrahim Jeju.
Yeah.
So do you think Mr. Jeju is trying to witch hunt your organization?
I'm not saying that he's trying to witch hunt our organization. He has witch hunting it. That's what they are doing exactly. To portray our organization as something that is non-existent and that is rebellious and things like that. That's what I can understand from his statement. Yes, he's witch hunting this organization. He's trying to get rid of the organization. And the way he himself was not elected as vice president, he has inherited the late Jibril Kujabi, who was the vice president of the organization. And when he passed away, he took over, as vice president. He replaced him, that's all. So whatever he has against our organization, That's left to him because he has not he has not established this organization, and he cannot do anything to stop the organization from doing what is right and in the interest of this country. I can assure you that.
Imam.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I'm Ahmad Jadama, Standard newspaper.
Yes.
Okay, we understand that you have written a letter to the Office of the President.
Yes.
And other government departments.
Yes.
So, do you have any response from them until now?
As far as I know, I was away for some time, but I've not been informed that there is a single response from the government regarding our request. What we did was to inform the government that these people's term of office has expired, and also there should be an electoral reform, because they only, pick out their pros, okay, across the country, less than or fewer than 200 people who are allowed to elect, the president or the team which is supposed to run the affairs of the organization, the Gambia Islamic Council. So we thought that was unfair. We said that let's have some kind of, a broad-based, sort of system where all the Imam Ratibs across the country will participate, all right, in the election of the team, which consists of 11 members who are running the affairs of the Gambia Islamic Council. But as far as I know, my colleagues are here. They might, put me right. We have not received any response from the government officially, but we are still pursuing. But my friend is here if he has anything to say about that. That is our PRO.
So, to your own view, do you think the government is in support of your organization or the actions that you are trying to take?
Well, I would not say that the government is not in support of our organization, because the government is a broad-based organization. You have so many sympathizers in the government, and some of them did not even hide, and there are many, thousands of the Gambia government members who support this organization, who are in support of this organization. But I will not say that, 100% the government members are in support of our organization. But I can assure you that there are so many, thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of Gambians who are in government, and they support, they are in support of this organization. I'm sure of that, yes.
Is it possible that those people can be a sheep in a wolf clothing? Because if they really have interest in this association, why is it that you wrote a message to them and still now there is no reply?
Yes, it is, I will not blame, for them not responding to our requests and our statements. Because you can be a government member, but you are not a decision maker, right? You can be a staff here and there, and then you have your own opinion. You have what you support within yourself, and what you do not. But we are not a decision maker. So it is the decision makers who are supposed to perhaps reply to us, because they are the ones we write to, and we still write to them, and tell them, look, I think you ought to do something about this. These people, term of office has expired long ago, and there's no election, and I think there should be an election by now. But as far as those decision makers are concerned, as far as I know too, we have not yet received a reply from them.
Okay, like you were talking about election affairs.
Yes.
Supreme Islamic Council, the election that they had, is it the same as the presidential election? Because I guess that's, the presidential election will be more costly than the election that they are about to.
No, I don't think so. That could be as costly as the presidential election. No, what we are asking is, perhaps if we say Imam Ratib of Birkama, and then they have They have a box here, for example. And then you have from other villages and so on and so forth, the Imam Ratibs, maybe it can be 100 or 300 or more than that. You know, they can, because what I understand is that there are 1,000 and, I don't know, 700 what? Huh?
1,870.
Okay, 1,873 villages, towns and villages and cities in the Gambia. So if you have Imam Ratib of each of these town or city to participate in the elections, that election would be fair. So it doesn't have to be some sort of, universal suffrage that every and each of the Gambian Muslims should come and vote. But we just want to, what really want is to reform, to see the number is increased far beyond, 155 people, just 155 people, to elect 11 members of the council in order to run the affairs of the council for 5 years. We thought that was unfair.